Hello friends, welcome to my channel BeUiPathChamp. In this video, I'm going to tell you or we'll see two magic things in UiPath. First one is how to get top and data in data table, and second one is how to get only headers from a data table. First one is very interesting, like sometimes we require to get a list of data in a data table, like top 5, top 10 or top 100 data only. Like we have a data table of 100 rows, but we want only 10 rows. So we can find top 10 rows data in data table. Let's see how can we do it. So I'm going to show you the first demo how to get top end data. So friends, I have a data table this, and there is 5 rows. In these 5 rows I want only two data of 2 rows. So let's see this workflow is giving us the data for only 2 rows or not. See, here we got name, country and ID for 1 and 2, ID 1 and 2, Manish and Rohit. Okay, and second agenda for this video is get only headers from a data table. Sometimes we want only a schema of a data table, like headers only, and we want to clone it or make a copy of this in another Excel workbook or another data table. So here is my data table, name, place and sports. In this I want to create one Excel file or one data table with only these headers. So how can we do it? Let's see. I will display it through a message box. Then after I will write it to the workbook. So let's see first the data in a message box. See friends, we got only columns, so we can use these columns to create new multiple sheets, new multiple workbook with this name, this header only. Okay guys, so this was the only message display. Now I'm going to show you to write data in Excel. I have commented out. Now I'm enabling the activity, and you know guys how to enable the comment out activities. You have to just press only Control E and it will got enabled. It will get enabled. Okay, so let's I have taken a out data XLSX file. I'm writing the data in sheet 1. So to writing in a Excel file, whatever we have taken the data table name in build data table, so we have taken dt, so we have to add that data table in a data row activity, add data row activity. For that I have taken add row data activity, and in this I have made some changes like new data table name, and assigned it in a dt clone. So I'm running it. Let's see, it's running in the it's writing the headers in a sheet or not. This is my out data. see, I have got this headers only. Here already my header was there, so it appended the data. Let me see. I have checked the headers. So let's start with the practical how I did it, and you can easily you can do it also. So I'm getting I'm getting a sequence, naming it only headers. Okay, so friends, I'm taking this build data table activity, copying this data table activity, and will paste here. Okay, I have to take a variable called dt, and data type would be data table. Okay, now error has gone. Now I'll take a sign activity, and in this I'll assign a new data table, new dt, new dt dot clone. Okay, and we are getting error due to we have to take a, let's take it variable here. Let's take a variable here, dt new, data type would be data table, and we'll paste here. Now the error has gone. After this, we'll take a build data activity, build data table activity, and sorry, build, not build data table, output data table, output data table activity, and we input would be a dt new, and we'll take a variable called out, dt out. Now we'll take a message box activity, we'll write a new dt out. Okay, now let's run it and see whether we are getting. So friends, see, we are getting only headers from the data table. However, the data is more than one rows, but we are getting only headers. So I'll comment it, and I want to write in an Excel workbook. So here is our Excel workbook, output data. To write a data table in Excel, first of all we need to add that data table in an add data row. So for that we have to take a activity named add data row activity, and in this we have to make some changes like data table. So here the data table would be dt new and we will have to provide a array of row. Array of row is something the name of columns in a array format. So to write in an array format, first of all we have to take a curly braces, then first column name comma second column name place comma third column name sports. Okay guys, then we'll take a right range so from here we can take right range of workbook okay. So we'll give this file location and sheet name would be same from A1. Here the data table would be whatever we have given here. We have given dt new, so data table would be dt new. Before writing this to Excel, I will check this. There's no data, so here is already some data. First of all I will delete it and save it. Let's run it and see whether we are getting the header name or not only in our out data. So it's done. Let's see. Here we got only headers. Okay friends, so by this way we can get only headers from any data table. Now our second topic is get top and data from data table. So for this I am taking a sequence, naming it top and data. Top and data means top 5, top 3, top 4, whatever it could be. So in this, first of all I'd like to take this build data table activity. I'll copy it, paste it and create a variable called dt. Data type would be data table. Okay, and so here I will take a assign activity. And we'll create a new variable called outdt. Outdt should be data table. It's generic, we'll change here. Okay, then we'll write a code to get that top end data, and the code is outdt dot as variable dot take of, so I want top 3 data. So I will write here 3 dot copy to data table, bracket open, bracket close. Okay, then I'll take build data activity, sorry, output data table. Here I will assign input data table would be out dt, and we need to create a variable to convert the data table into in string final dt. Okay, and take a message box and display our top 3 data in message box. So we have taken final dt. Okay, so friend, let's run it and see if we are getting top 3 data from my data table or not. Here we got some error, so let's check it. So friends, here we get we need to write here dt equal to dt equal to dt. Need to write here dt because we have taken the build data table as in a variable called dt. So I'm taking this dt, and in output data table need to change this to dt, and here we'll write some. Next, let's run. Now we'll get our correct answer. See, here we got only 1 2 3 Manish, David and Kane data. Let's see if we have. So we have 4 rows, Manish, David and Kane we got from our workflow, so it's working fine. Okay friends, I hope it will help you, and thanks for watching this video. Thanks guys.